Hi, Jackie.
Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I was late dialing in this morning. I was on the phone. Did you guys dial in? I know it was a bit of running yesterday, so you guys would have been outside.
Well, I dialed in, but nobody else did.
Nobody else was there. I checked last night to see if anyone was on the 5:30, but there wasn't. So it will take a little while for.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I must admit, I wasn't too. I had a splitting headache this morning, so I couldn't put 100% into it. So
Yeah.
but I got the 20 kg D ball over my shoulder.
You did. Well done.
First time. Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah, harder on my right shoulder. Got to work on that one. But yeah.
Okay, you did it multiple times.
Yeah.
Very
But
good.
I didn't quite do the 20-minute workout. I felt too ill, but I actually trained. I did something different every 2 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. For the skill bit.
The skill bit, yeah. I just did something different. I just couldn't. I just felt too bad. But the third one I did. Which helped actually. I did the quick march around the garden for 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
And that actually helped my head.
Yeah, good. It could have been. So you were doing the D-ball over shoulder, so that's quite strenuous, and then possibly getting into a better breathing rhythm during the marching will have helped.
Yeah.
Very good.
My legs hurt at the moment.
Are you having a rest day ever?
No. I should do. I might do Sunday actually, but
remember you can just dial down the intensity a little bit.
Yeah. And I said I did this morning. Do you know what? I was so chuffed. I got the D ball over my shoulder. I thought I've achieved today. Doesn't matter what else I do or don't do.
Yeah, cool. That was the win. Yeah, because that was what you said you wanted to be able to do.
And we're always out on an hour's walk each day as well. So
yeah.
And that, so I do.
It was quite hot as well the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Very good. Hello, Ant and Anna, AA. I've got I just looked online at compost bags. They're only a £5. Look, I've got my bag for life.
You took it with you?
Huh?
You took it with you?
I brought it to the box with me, yes, I could do this. I can show you. So
just don't try and swing it from the handles, it won't work.
No, don't swing it. But the compost bag is just in there. Mine is open because I needed a bit of soil. But actually, like I've been throwing that around for 3 weeks, and nothing really comes out of it. So no excuse for today's workout. And you can
how much does that weigh, Sophie?
I reckon it's
15 kilos, aren't they? Compost bags?
15 kilos.
Well, I've got a 15 kilo dog food bag.
Yeah, I've accidentally got 2 of those as well. That would work. So it's all about carries today, being in a front rack position initially. Oh, I've been here not long. I've already injured myself.
CrossFit's dangerous.
It's dangerous. We'll maybe wait a few more minutes till I start talking about the workout. Jackie and I were just talking about the 9:30 call. Nobody was on this morning, Anna. Jackie dialed in. I was late because I was on hold. And we've put a 9:30 and 5:30 call on if you want to dial in to do the workout or just work out, knowing that somebody else is there doing something.
While being judged.
Judge. No
Well,
rep.
I might need somebody to. I need Anna on it to no rep me on everything, and remind me to breathe through various different orifices.
Just mainly one.
Just one nostril now. We're down to one
Yeah.
nostril. Stop
one.
using both. It's wasteful.
I mean, you do naturally breathe more through one nostril than the other, but yeah.
I'm going to try breathing from my eyes next week. That's the rhythm.
I mean,
Oh.
that would be really good if you can do that.
Your tear ducts are connected. I mean, it's theoretically possible.
Yeah, what if the difference between training with your eyes open and training with them closed?
It's a big difference in balance-based exercises.
Yeah.
Try pistols with your eyes closed. Whew. I mean, I can't do pistols at all, but still.
One.
What was that?
I do a lot of blind balance stuff.
Yeah, we can do that as a challenge. Do some blindfolded skips. I don't know.
Some
Yeah.
Jedi stuff.
Oh yes, skipping, cycling.
Running.
Not sure that make a lot of difference.
You have to do it with your partner, a dog, or your housemate. They have to.
Don't have any of those, so it's a non-starter.
Your neighbour. Okay. Should we? Have you guys got anything that you could do the workout with already?
So I'll be repacking a suitcase for the 9th time or something.
Yeah. So
This cushion's quite heavy. Could use that.
Yeah, you could. We're looking for an upper body burn, like top of the back, or it's actually mid back, but thoracic, which we've been talking about. The thoracic, the T-spine mobility or the thoracic opener are ones you can go back onto the Learn tabs and have a look at those. So it's 3 rounds. You're going to do a 1-minute AMRAP of front rack squats, resting no more than 90 seconds between the rounds. So that's with my trusty bag. In this position, hit.
Anyone else just kind of hoping the compost falls in her face?
It's been pretty good. Served me pretty well. So you're going to try and do as many reps as you can in that position. The idea is that it's cool to see how that feels different and how that challenges us compared to using a barbell or a dumbbell or something. That's why I really want you guys to make one of these bags up if you've not got a way of making a sandbag. So don't rest any more than 90 seconds between your rounds and do it 3 times. You can write down your reps if you want. See how you fare each round. So the next section was max load. So I have, obviously here I've got a few different objects I could use. I've got one heavier bag at home. So it's 10 sandbag clean and press. So we're trying to keep a load that you can still press. So you'll get it from the ground. Hit, hit. Press it overhead. So trying not to use like a dip and drive. So it might be that you can make up a few different weights with compost. They're fairly cheap, like five-ish pounds a bag. You could potentially make different bags up. You could get like thicker rubble bags and fill them and then put that in a bag for life. This is resting 60 seconds.
Googling the local garden centre.
You can get it from supermarket. You know those. I was in Tesco yesterday and Waitrose at the weekend, and both had compost, you know, like out the front where they have plants and things. They might limit you to 3 bags.
How many do you think I want?
So it's for max load. If you're not going to go for max load, just try and do the reps as efficiently as you can. Obviously, you can move a little bit faster if the weight is more manageable. So slightly shorter rest this time, just a minute's rest between rounds. So the heart rate's going to be a little bit jacked as well. Are we all good with those 2 things? So we go from a squat, max squats, 3 rounds, 1 minute AMRAP on each, and then into 3 rounds of the 10 clean and press. If other people are going to listen back, you can do it with any object. So if you've got a dumbbell or you've got a kettlebell and you've got a few different objects increasing in load, feel free to do that. So you might have a heavier dumbbell. Hi. You might have a barbell, a slightly heavier dumbbell or more awkward, and then you might go onto the bag. So do 3 rounds, try and increase the load each time, resting just 60 seconds between the rounds. Then this brings us into our sandbag carry. So this is going to be in that press position. So it's when you really open the palms up on these bags. So holding here as if I'm going to press overhead. I'm going to try and hold here and go for a 50-meter walk. So I'm still holding it in this position. I'm not letting it sit on my chest or drop down. If after you've done your 50 meters, maybe you can go further. On the way back, you'll go into a bear hug carry, which is this one. So pushing against the bag with the obliques, squeezing the elbows together, trying to fight for that internal torque. We've all done lots of carries. So the challenge is to get it and hold it in this front rack position. If it's a heavy load, we want you to try and get 50 meters and then come back if you can. So carry it as far as you can. And then if you have to drop it, when you pick it up again, pick it up as soon as you can, go into a bear hug carry to carry it back. Then you'll rest 90 seconds. After 90 seconds, you'll start again. You'll start in this front rack, bottom of a sandbag press position. You'll walk, go as far as you can, try and go at least 50 meters. Then if you have to change your position, come to a bear hug. Rest 90 seconds, then go again. Always starting in this front rack position. So that lower part of the traps should be really on fire. They should really be having to fight to keep that load there, which is really important for all the front rack work we do. Really, really good for the upper back. Like if you had, say, depending on how you back squat, if you know that your legs are fairly strong, upper back that gives up, things like this are going to help. Things like think of ways of strengthening the upper back without back squatting, and then that will carry over to a back squat, and likewise a front squat too. So is the carry cool? Team Evans, I know you guys have got a sandbag, although did you break it? Do you still have it?
I broke my homemade one. It's split. James has got a proper one, but so I could do. Sorry, I'm late. Probably just do some squats with it, but I can't overhead that or anything.
Overhead press it. So at the beginning, I was talking about my trusty compost bag. So this is the same one I made in week 1. And it's just a bag for life. And then the compost bag's in it. I've just tied a knot in the top. And I've been throwing it, clean and pressing, dropping it, carrying it. And it's, I mean, I'm sure at some point it will give up. The bag still looks pretty good. Bit of soil coming out, but it's about 15 kilos. So if you wanted to make a slightly heavier one, I think I've taken some soil out of that as well for plant. But
that's cool, because I've just literally been given a bag of compost, so that might work.
Yeah, perfect.
I think it's only small. It's like 20 litres, so it's not massive. But
okay, yeah, that's a 40-litre one. And then you've got obviously try not to use a plastic bag. This is obviously one of those sort of woven-y ones. But yeah, perfect. So you'll go from it's a 3 rounds, 1 minute AMRAP, no more than 90 seconds rest between the rounds. You'll clean and press. So again, max load for your 3rd round, you could potentially give that heavier bag a go. But if you wanted to, you could use any object and just increase in load, doing 10 clean and press. Obviously, the position we're trying to really work on today, and load and stress and see what breaks down and learn something from it, is that front rack holding position. So the better, the more you can spend in this position, the more you're going to learn from that position. This is, unless you've done other workouts this week with a sandbag, this is really the only workout this week that will have stressed you in that position. So just finishing off on the sandbag carry, you'll carry it in this position as far as you can. If you've got a fairly heavy bag, try and get at least 50 meters, and then on the way back, try not to put the bag down, but go into a bear hug carry. Rest 90 seconds and then go through that 2 more times. And then our AMRAP, so 10 sandbag front squats, which is what you will have done in workout 1. And then max distance sandbag carry. You can carry it however you want. Shoulder, head, high, low. You can sprint with it. You can, carry it overhead, under your arm, however you want. 10-minute AMRAP. Try and get in as many rounds as you can. Fun. Any questions? No. Object-wise, if we're not going to use a sandbag, or I put sandbag, why not fill a pillowcase? That's another one. Rucksack, or use a bag of compost or dog food. But yeah, if you want kettlebell, dumbbell, like gripping the ends of the dumbbell, that's pretty horrible with those open palms, thumbs on it as well. That's certainly it's probably gonna give you more back of the shoulder burn as well, but just want you to move. So if you don't have a sandbag, or one you can make, you can use whatever object you do have access to. All good on those ones. The learn tab today, I put it's an old video of Julian dropping a 100 kilo sandbag from 15 foot. Obviously I've played with them before, but they've improved the stitching, they've improved the quality of it since I first mucked around with one. So if you are looking to buy any equipment, a sandbag's very helpful. So I just put a little link to their, obviously it's cool for them. They're not able to run any courses at the minute. So if you do fancy buying something, equipment wise, their sandbags are very good. Obviously you have to go buy the sand. If I've got quite a few bags of sand here if you guys get stuck, but B&M sells sand as well. What was the smile tab was Rabs and Shan's TikTok today. It's funny. You guys okay? did you manage to get in? Did anyone do Nancy yesterday? With your overhead squats?
Yeah, I've got into my fifth round.
Okay.
I put myself a 20-minute time cap on. I should have finished it, as James says. But I ran in our field, which is just a nightmare because it's just lumps and bumps and sheep poo and lambs and thistles and God knows what else. So I hurt my ankle, so I had to get up in the middle of the night and take a painkiller to my ankle.
Oh no, you rolled it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm normally, I can roll my ankles, it doesn't really matter. I'm quite flexible, but I'd obviously rolled it a bit too much on my right hand.
On your, is it just a pain to get back in, but you wouldn't run out onto the road?
Well, we're going to do that, but we can do. We can run around Halkett, but but there's a lot of runners and dog walkers and cyclists around here at the moment. So well, got filled run around it. So I've measured it on Google Maps. I've measured like a 200-meter circuit on it because it's not massive, but so I was doing 2 circuits of that, but it's like. Well, you saw me, it's like up and down and dodging stuff and oh god. So I shall never again whinge about running laps of the depot.
I don't know. Actually, they have filled in more of the holes on the other side since we've not been here, like some of the big ones. So yeah, hopefully it might be somewhat even by the time we come back in. Yeah. Okay. You're walking on it okay today?
Yeah, it feels a bit better now. I've been out and I've just been out and I went into Taster to do something. So I parked in the furthest car park away. So I walked a bit, and it feels a bit easier now.
Okay.
So a little bit. It's all right.
Well, I am going to be dialing in at 5:30 today to the virtual call. So if anyone plans on doing it or is able to go out and grab compost like in the next few hours, or if you're a day behind, obviously you can hop on. That there's still a 9:30 call tomorrow, but obviously we'll be doing the 12 o'clock 21.3 as well. So potential to do 2 workouts tomorrow if you want. But yeah, if anyone feels like dialing in at 5:30, I'm gonna be there with my compost and bag for life. Maybe. I see you all rushing off to the supermarkets now for your compost, the essential compost.
Is it essential? If you get stopped by police, you know.
I'll give you a note.
Note from Sophie. What's the deal tonight? Is it 8 o'clock? Are we 8 o'clocking or 7:30? Was it
8 o'clock for the announcement? Yeah, and then we've got. Did I mention yesterday that we've got a bit of a continuation of it? So we'll keep that call going, but we'll announce our workouts at the same time. So we'll keep that Friday night lights call going, which will be fun. Yeah. If tonight you are looking for something to watch, I know I mentioned it yesterday and you weren't on the call, but the AlphaGo documentary, you can watch it on YouTube if you've not already seen it. It's really interesting.
What is it?
AI. Do you know Go, the board game? They basically get like the world champ to play a computer, and it's very interesting. Starts in Cambridge.
It doesn't sound very interesting, but I'll take your word for it.
It is interesting, especially in the situation we're in at the minute as well.
I thought you were going to say Fittest in Dubai is now on Netflix, so that's it.
Is that going to be a thing?
I mean, I haven't watched it yet, so.
Oh, it is already is it a film? Documentary?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No, not seen it.
Just noticed yesterday it's gone on.
Oh, cool. We can share that. Oh, on Netflix, sorry. Oh, cool. So it's free if you've got a Netflix account.
What?
Yeah. Free if you're paying.
What?
What's on Netflix? Which
Fittest in Dubai.
Cool.
So that's on last year's comp.
Yes, I think so.
Was that this year? Oh. Hello?
No, I think it's last year's. I think it was last year's comp.
Last year's. Sorry, you froze then. Okay. Yeah,
The games are going to happen, but it's not going to be, there's going to be no audience. They're still not sure how they're going to do it, but yeah.
And do it at the ranch.
yeah. Oh, how will they media coverage that? Social distancing.
I
Sorry.
think what they mean is they've told Madison they're not doing it there. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
planning on either doing something at the ranch or doing an online thing still as an option, but who knows?
They will have to go back to covering their own competition, potentially. Media, we need you back.
Everybody's rehired.
You're all hired. Sorry, Jackie, you were about to say something.
Well, can I ask you a favour?
Yeah.
Could you send on the Facebook account all the different links are for what?
Yes.
For Zoom.
Are you on the Facebook group as well? You are.
Yeah. Would you mind doing that for me?
What I've done is I've pinned them all to the top as well. So if you get stuck,
I was about to ask you to.
they should appear at the top. I'll ping those through now. So it will be the two virtual workout links, this daily call, and the live Friday night lights.
Yeah, please, if you don't mind.
No probs. Will do.
More likely not up to date with doing this as much as other people are. So.
Well, I don't think you've missed a call yet. You've done very well.
I find it in the end, put it that way.
Yeah.
I have to say that every day.
Yeah,
to remember where to find it.
I don't know how, if it's not a meeting. Huh?
I was asking Jackie if you've got a notes thing on your tablet.
Yeah, I'm gonna say once Sophie does all that, then I will make a note and everything, so I'll have them all.
Yeah, I have like a little note. I'll just copy and pasted all the stuff, and then every day I can just open that note and just click the link.
Yeah. I will do that now.
Oop. Awesome. Alrighty. Nothing else to report? Everyone well?
Yeah, fine.
Good. Weather's a bit cooler out there today.
It is, yeah.
Alrighty. Well, if you want to dial in at 5:30, I'll be there actually working out.
I won't be.
At 5:30. No problemo. If you
I'll see you tonight then.
Yeah, see you at 8:00 then.
Okay, then I'm off now. Bye.
Thanks, guys. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.